yards, 40, 45, 50, out of bounds all the way down to the 47 or 8-yard line, keeping the ball. Ronnie Pilla, and that's why he's got so many yards rushing, Tommy. He just broke our end, and when he did, you could see his running ability goes all the way to our 47, 1st and 10 Columbia.
Great quickness, and he can give a little ground to gain a little ground. He will back up a step if he has to and get a better angle running the football. Pillow is a dangerous runner. A lot of runs over 40 yards this year.
Wishbone, Pillow brings him to the line, takes it, runs across, and gives it to his back, and Self hit him and knocked him down. He ran across. I think Sewell carried it. We'll have to wait and see it was. He got knocked down. He got back to the line and then maybe got a yard out of it. 2nd down and 9 as they run Sewell on a yard gain. Columbia going into the win, 7:35 in the quarter. Pillar gets the play from the sideline, brings it to the huddle. 2nd down and 9. The ball spotted on the 46 in our territory. We had them down on a 1. And then they had to punt. We couldn't get but 4 yards out of a drive, and Pillows made a long run, and now they're down on our 46, 2nd and 9, and they run the second man through. No, Pillow kept it. 45, 40, and got to the 38. He was hit at the line of scrimmage, cut it back. I thought he was going to pitch it, and he ran it to the 39, barely inside of the 40. It's 2nd and 2. Third and 2.
Bruce, we had him in the backfield and let him go. Pillow broke the line of scrimmage and just went back against the grain and picked up some yardage. That defensive front for the Blue Devils, we've got Defendahl starting at the nose, Donnie Self and Tim Hicks at the tackles. Defensive ends, Carlos Kendall and Alex Skullroot.
3rd down and 2 on the 39. Pillar calling signals and a power eye right. Give it to somebody up the middle, and he got 5, and he crossed the 35 and got to the 32 and even went to the 31, I believe. Time they give it to Kevin Williams out of a power eye right, and Williams carried the football. They'll say 32, 1st down. 6:24 to go in the opening quarter. Columbia battling a tough wind, and it has really picked up now. It may be blowing 30-mile-an-hour out of the south, and they're going right into it, but they're keeping it on the ground. This time they come with a wishbone. Pillows the quarterback. Takes it and wanted to keep it and give it to his fullback instead, and we knocked him down for a yard gain. He was trying to pull it back out of there, Tommy, and Tim Hicks knocked the fullback down at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 10.
The defensive plan is to attack the fullback with the nose guard and the 2 tackles, let the defensive ends and the linebackers concentrate on the quarterback, and really let the corners worry about the pitch man. So we're trying to get 2 and sometimes even 3 people in Pilla's face.
Columbia doing what they want to do, run some clock. They take it and they run that option, and Pilla's outside again, and he crosses the 30 and gets close down somewhere around the 27 or 8 as he just, we're kind of arm tackling, Tommy. Our ends have got a hold of him, but we're not bringing him down. He got to the 28. He got about 3 or 4 out of nothing, and it's going to be 3rd and 6. 5:20 to go. He went out of bounds, and the clock is stopped with 5:20 to go in the 1st quarter. Columbia driving the ball on a 28, and Pillar brings his team out and gets in the wishbone with a split end to the left, and actually they're in an unbalanced line, I believe. As we look at it, they are unbalanced left. They run that way. Cut it back in and got to the 25. And it will not get a 1st down. It'll be 4th down. Columbia went with an unbalanced line to the left, and Pillar ran that way and got to the 25, where it's going to be 4th down and about 4.5. Timeout, Columbia. There's timeout on the field with 5:02 in the quarter. We'll take 30 seconds and we'll be back.
Down situation at about the Lebanon 26-yard line. Lebanon's defensive secondary, Damon Stone, the free safety. He leads the team with 7 interceptions. Lee Allison is the strong safety. The 2 corners, Tracy Corley and Zach Manier.
Columbia comes out with a 4th down and we'll say 4.5. They're on the 25. They got an eye set, split left in and a flanker to the right. Fumble the ball, picked it up, Pillar over the middle, got a man open, dropped it. Dropped it on the 16. There's a flag on the play also. Pillow dropped the snap, picked it up, had a man wide open on the 16 and dropped it, checked the flag. I think it's on Columbia, and if it is, definitely refuse that penalty, and we'll have the football on the 25. Illegal motion, Columbia. Lebanon takes over on the 25.
Bruce, they tried the hot pass. Pillow dropped the snap from center. He was looking to hit Mickey Bogus, 6'3", 176-pound tight end over the middle, and overshot Bogus for the incompletion, and the Blue Devils will now take over 1st and 10 at the 26.
Lebanon with a wind behind their back. Let's see if they try to take advantage and go to the air. We did that a couple of times on the first drive and didn't get anything out of it. We run a trap straight up the middle, across the 30 and got to the 32 and got 7. I believe that was Dirksen. Yes, it was. He got to the 32 and got knocked down. We trapped him in the middle and got 7. 2nd and 3.
Dirksen on the season has run the ball 23 times for 170 yards. Let me check that. Dirksen has run it 29 times for 92 yards, averaging 3.2 yards per carry.
Ball on the 32. We'll call this drive starting on the 26. He got 6 out of it. Take it. Crutchfield comes off the left tackle. Won't get much. Get up to the 34 possibly and get knocked down. He got a couple of yards out of it, and that's about it. Montour Crutchfield to the 34, and it's going to be 3rd down, and looking at the sticks, looks about 2 yards to go. 3rd and 2, ball on the 34.
Bruce, here comes the short yardage goal line offense. 2 fullbacks and a tailback in that power I unbalanced line.
It's a power I right. Columbia jams them all in the middle. I think we got it. We ran Crutchfield, and he pounded his way across the 35 to the 37, and we blowed him off the line and got the 1st down on the 37. 1st down, Lebanon.
Bruce, it's been a good formation for us in short yardage down at the goal line where you're able to get that extra blocking. We go unbalanced, put 2 tackles on one side, and it's hard to move against all that beef.
No score. Lebanon with 3:37 in the quarters. Got the ball 1st down, inside trap. Here comes wide open Bentley. Bentley 40 and got knocked down on a 43. Great tackle by their cornerback, and Alan Bentley looked like he was going to go a whole lot farther than that. They spotted on the 44. He picked up about 6 out of it, and Tommy looked like he might come down this far sideline and go all the way, but a cornerback came up and stuck him pretty good.
Bruce, it's easy from up here to say this, but he started to go outside. If he could have cut that back inside just a little bit, he would have had big yardage.
He got 6 out of it. It's 2nd and 4. Triplet runs that trap to Dirksen, and he pounded across the 45 to the 46, close to the 47, somewhere between the 46 and 47. We're sitting there. Well, they've actually put it on a 46. We need a yard and a half. Yard and a half to go. 3rd down. We may go to the power I set. Let's see. We bring them out, and we get in a power I right. Power I left, I believe it is. Take it and run Crutchfield, and he got close. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I'm not sure he got the 1st down. We'll have to bring the chains in, I believe, on this one. He got to the 47 and a half. They'll bring the chains in and measure it. And what do you think, Terry?
Bruce, that one's very, very close. I believe he's going to make it by about 2 inches.
Okay, there's 2:19 to go. Here comes the chain gang in. And looking from here, it's hard to say. Ball is on the 47 and a half. They stretched the chains, and you got it right. 2 inches, 1st down.
He's amazing.
1st down. Got it by 2 inches.
Well, he's been doing this long enough. He ought to know. Lebanon with the 1st down rushing.
Lebanon another 1st down as they keep it on the ground. And 2:12 to go in this quarter. We'll have to go into that win in 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Slot right, I set. Triplet takes it back to pass. Quick screen, Corley. Caught it on the 50. Cuts in on the 45 and got knocked down. He caught the ball actually on about the 48 in our territory on the line of scrimmage and got down to their 45 and a half where they knocked him down. About a 7-yard gain. Tracy Corley.
Tracy Corley coming into this game 19 receptions, the leading receiver for the Blue Devils, 290 yards, averaging 15.3 yards per carry.
Lebanon in a slot right, 136. We're probably looking at that clock. We know the wind's behind us. We may put it up. No, we run a trap. Gardner's got big daylight. 35, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6. Touchdown, Lebanon. Joe Gardner.
Joe Gardner on the slice trap. One of the best plays we've got going. 46 yards from scrimmage. Great blocking, Bruce, and it just opened up just like a wall, just parted.
So Joe Gardner, the senior, has raced 46 yards untouched. I don't think anybody touched him in the middle. Triplet to kick the extra point. Snap, Gardner puts it down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the score, Lebanon 7, Columbia 0. 30 seconds and we'll come back.
With a 46-yard touchdown run, Greg Triplett with the extra point. Lebanon leads 7-0, 1:23 left in the first quarter.
Lebanon still with a wind behind their back. Marlowe see the kickoff. Sewell stands on the 5. Marlowe kicks it high, and it'll go to somewhere around the 3. And he downed it on the 2. Some reason Sewell is all confused tonight. He took a knee on the 2. Last time he got confused, ran around, and was tackled on the 1. And Tommy, what could he be thinking about? He downed the ball on the 2-yard line for some strange reason.
Bruce, we got to get this guy a road map. He's down. He catches it on the fly at the 2 and takes a knee.
I think he must think he's standing on a goal line, and he's standing on the 5. He goes back, and I think he thinks he's in the end zone, but maybe they'll figure him out or straighten him out in a few minutes. They run the fullback, and he's up the middle, and he got a yard. I think it was Williams. They'll unstack him. Is Sewell still in the game?